Checking in on the tropical situation, including Tropical Storm Gonzalo, which is likely to become a hurricane, but it's still a good 2,900 miles away from our region. So no harm is going to cause us anytime soon, and even the long-range impacts look a little not too concerning for us, quite frankly. But nonetheless, if this does continue its strengthening mode, it will likely become the season's first hurricane, even though we're already at the G name, the 7th name system of the season. Haven't had our first hurricane, but Gonzalo will likely be the first over the next 24 hours as it moves over some fairly warm water and has a favorable environment to intensify, staying on more of a southern latitudinal movement, moving to the west, just meaning they'll stay on the southern edge of the Caribbean once what's left of it makes it that far. So it's staying a good distance away from us at least through the next 5 days. Right now, it does have a little bit of extra moisture surrounding it, but there's a pretty considerable patch of dry air as you start to move towards the Lesser Antilles. And by the time the system makes it into that region, the upper level winds will begin to increase. So the combination of dry air and the higher level gustier winds, the wind shear, will cause the system to weaken, even though it's still forecast to become a hurricane in the short term, may not have much of a life as far as a tropical system beyond that point. So it will have those obstacles getting in the way to where this may not be a long-lasting hurricane, and that's the expectation that we have right now as far as what Gonzalo is going to do. This is that separate wave of moisture that's in the Gulf. It's still set to move to the west-northwest, aiming towards the Texas coastline with some higher chances to become a tropical depression, kind of struggling in its overall form so far today. The next name after Gonzalo is Hannah. And yeah, that's a tricky one, but it's Isaias. That's going to be the I storm for this season. It doesn't look like we have anything impending that's going to give the I storm any kind